Imaginaut versus Road Rage, the Gridlock Grudge. The asphalt screamed, not with the usual chorus of screeching brakes and blaring horns, but with a deeper, more primal fury. On the I-405, the world's concrete artery, a monster was born. He rose from the molten rubber and shimmering heat haze, a titan of tread and fury. "I am Road Rage," he bellowed, his voice the sound of 1,000 simultaneous pileups. "And your commute is over." Below, drivers slammed their fists on dashboards, their faces contorted in irrational anger. Road Rage fed on their fury, growing larger, his rubbery form swelling with each curse and shaken fist. He stretched an arm, long and black like a licorice whip, and swatted a news helicopter out of the sky as if it were a fly. A flash of impossible color pierced the smog-choked sky. A figure descended, not with the brute force of an engine, but with the silent grace of a thought. He landed softly on the hood of a stalled convertible, his cape the color of a clear sky, his expression a stark contrast to the madness below. "Having a bad day?" the newcomer asked, a wry smile on his face. "Imaginaut," Road Rage snarled, his glowing white eyes narrowing. "The daydreamer, I'll grind you under my treads." He bounced, his tire body compressing, and then launching him into the air like a monstrous rubber ball, aiming to crush the hero. Imaginaut didn't flinch. He reached out, not towards the villain, but towards the mind of a daydreaming accountant stuck in the traffic jam. The man was picturing a perfect, fluffy marshmallow. Imaginaut's hand glowed, and a giant, squishy marshmallow materialized in his grip. He held it up just as Road Rage came crashing down. Squish! The impact was less of a cataclysm and more of a comical confectionery collision. Road Rage sank into the marshmallow, his momentum absorbed completely. He struggled, tangled in the sticky, sweet goo. "What is this?" he roared, his voice muffled. "A sweet thought," Imaginaut replied, dusting his hands. He then turned his attention to a teenager in a nearby bus who was sketching a rocket-powered skateboard in her notebook. Perfect. With another flash of light, the skateboard zipped from the ether into Imaginaut's hands. "You can't stop me," Road Rage bellowed, finally tearing himself free from the marshmallow with a sickening rip. He stretched both arms, grabbing the edges of the highway overpass and pulling himself up, his body contorting. "I'll stretch this whole freeway until it snaps." Imaginaut zipped into the sky on his rocket board. He flew past Road Rage, heading for the source of his power, the collective unconsciousness simmering in the gridlock. He needed a bigger idea. He saw a child in the back of a minivan, happily imagining a world made of bouncy castles. "That'll do," Imaginaut grinned. He reached into the child's mind, his hands glowing brighter than ever. The world dissolved into vibrant, inflatable color. The hard asphalt of the highway softened, swelling into a massive, rainbow-colored bouncy castle. The cars bounced harmlessly. Road Rage lost his grip, his tire form useless on the yielding surface. He bounced uncontrollably, a furious rubber ball in a child's playground, his anger deflating with every buoyant impact. The fate of the world's psyche was safe, replaced by a moment of shared, ridiculous joy.